Howdy, howdy, and welcome back to another edition of Storytime with a Storyteller. My name's Brian Walther, and I'm your host and master of ceremonies in this grand adventure we call YouTube here. Mellow Yellow, Nectar of the Gods. Anyway, so this week I'm going to do a song that's kind of really old. And so old that people don't even know when the damn thing was written or who wrote it. And there's many different versions of it and combinations of other songs. But from what I've done on my research, which is, Google, Wikipedia, DuckDuckGo, and all that good happy horse crap, what I've come to see is that people think it's like an old minstrel song because there's versions of it in the United Kingdom, there's versions of it from the South, the United States, and kind of versions that mixed in different songs. And like the United Kingdom, this is a rugby song that they use during the stadiums when they play their rugby matches. I don't follow rugby too much, so I'm not sure if they're matches or bouts or games or what they're called, but rugby, whatever that is. I think it's like a ball. It's like take soccer and American football and you shove it together and then they beat the hell out of each other with maybe a little MMA in the mix. I don't know. I'm just a redneck from South Dakota and I don't know. The only real sport to me is wrestling, Oh, speaking of wrestling, do you know why they invented the game of basketball? They invented basketball so the guys that couldn't get on the wrestling team had something to do at the same time. That's the truth. Anyway, so this song, Dinah, Show Us Your Leg, is the song that I'm going to do tonight. And they got, you ever heard of She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain? And what was the other name of the other song? Charmin' Betsy. So it's an old traditional folk song in the Appalachia area, southern part of the United States, southern eastern part, and then these kind of songs all kind of intermix, and people have taken verses from one song and the other and put them together, and they all got the same kind of melody and everything else. So that's how this song came about, or part of it, and the history of it. Excuse me. Now, of course, I play completely different than anybody I ever heard, but I'm trying to keep it in the same key. And we'll see how she goes. So I'm going to play that here in a second, but first I need to drag out my cigarette. And, oops. Excuse me. My lighter died earlier today. And with all this COVID stuff going on, or COVID, my wife gets mad at me because I call it Covis. Because to me, Clovis, I think of Clovis, like in a Clovis spear point. And anyway, this COVID, Wuhan, whatever, China virus. So, well, because of that, I don't really want to go out down to the store just for a lighter. So I went into my back room where I workshop, and I found me the old Burns-O-Matic propane tank and lighter, and just turn the handle, fire it up, and ready to go. Because when you got to have a smoke, you got to have a smoke. Anyway, so let's get going here on this one. It's called Dinah, Show Us Your Leg. Dinah, show us your leg, show us your leg, show us your leg. Dinah, show us your leg, a yard above the knee. Now rich girl smells like sweet perfume, poor gal wants the same. But Dinah smells like a billy goat and a pound of Mary Jane. Now rich girl wears the finest clothes, poor gal's clothes are plain. But Dinah, she don't wear a goddamn thing, but I love her just the same. So Dinah, show us your leg, show us your leg, show us your leg. Dinah, show us your leg, a yard above the knee. Now rich girl lives in a big brick house. A poor girl lives in a frame, but Dinah lives in the county jail. It's a brick house just the same. A rich girl uses a brazier, a poor girl uses a string, but Dinah uses nothing at all. She lets those bastards swing. So Dinah, Dinah, show us your leg, show us your leg, show us your leg. Dinah, Dinah, show us your leg, yard above the knee. Well, a rich girl rides in a limousine, a poor girl rides a truck, but the only ride that Dinah takes is when she has the Dinah, Dinah, show us your leg, show us your leg, show us your leg. Dinah, Dinah, show us your leg, a yard above the knee. Dinah, Dinah, show us your leg, show us your leg, show us your leg. Dinah, Dinah, show us your leg, a yard above the knee. Something like that. Had an itch on my nose right after the first show us your leg. Anyway, I hope you like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like my Facebook pages, American Storytellers or Brian Walther Music. I got all kinds of stuff out there. I know it's probably overkill, but here's the problem. Put it on YouTube. YouTube doesn't put it in their searches because guess what? I'm not a multi-million-dollar corporation and I don't have advertising on the page. Facebook, I put it on my Facebook, Brian Walther Music page, and I'd be lucky out of the 200 and some people that follow my page, it might go out into maybe 10 news feeds. Put it on American Storytellers page. It might go out to 15 news feeds. I put it on my personal Facebook page, and it might go out to, 25 news feeds. So I got to spread it all over. Hopefully people get it. So if you could do me a favor and hit the likes at wherever you get this at, hit the subscribes, whatever, I'd really appreciate it. If it's on Vandalism, follow me there. If you see it on Twitter, follow me and retweet it. Follow and retweet my Twitters. There's another one. If you don't pay for advertising, which I think is absolutely ridiculous for an independent creator especially, it don't go nowhere. So I'd appreciate it if you give it a like, a heart, or whatever they call them, and do a share and subscribe. Anyway, enough off my soapbox here. Love y'all. You have a good one, and hasta la pasta.